In this video, I discuss the Nine of Wands tarot card meaning. We'll look at the key themes and what this card means in different types of tarot readings. This video is designed to be informative in the moment and as a resource that you can jump back to as your tarot journey unfolds. So feel free to return at any time to refresh your learning. You'll find the key topics timestamped clearly down below for easy reference. Remember, you can get your free Learn Tarot mini course simply by clicking the first link down below. This online course that I've designed includes over 40 minutes of video and it's highly interactive, and this is my gift to you to get you started reading tarot. So if you're ready, let's get into it. The Nine of Wands is the ninth card in the suit of wands in the tarot deck, and being a 9, this card is about fulfillment and fruition of the potential of the Ace of Wands, okay? We're down the track now at the 9, very close to where things should be completing or reaching their higher levels of elevation. So with the 9 of Wands, we're sort of almost at a final hour here where there is a test of faith here, and it really says that the seeker could be very, very close to achieving a goal or achieving that potential, but maybe they've hit a bit of a struggle. Maybe they're running out of energy, and it really is a card to question and consider. Should you keep going, or is it really time to cut the losses? So let's take a closer look at the visuals in the card. In the Nine of Wands, we see our warrior here, who is grasping one wand and sort of looking over his shoulder. Now behind him there are 8 wands, and there's also this kind of beautiful green landscape here. So it really looks like he is looking over his shoulder in a way where he feels like he might have to protect or defend himself. It's kind of like he's walking on some eggshells, maybe in a bit of a sense of fight, flight or freeze. It's kind of like he's expecting there to be an attack or some kind of battle here. And he's really clutching that wand as maybe I'm going to need to fight for this. He's got the bandage on his head and he's the wounded warrior. So this is not his first rodeo, okay? He's been through the cycle a few times, but I get the sense that he really is ready to hold that ground, you know, because he knows he is so close to completion. The 10 being the completion, being the end point, where he's finally going to see that potential from the Ace of Wands. So the keywords for the Nine of Wands are courage, resilience, a test of faith, or persistence. So this is no time to give up if things are kind of feeling like they're really close to coming to fruition. There might be that feeling of, oh, I'm just so tired, I'm running out of energy, my energy is depleting. But this really says there is like only one step to go to get to the 10, where we get to breathe a sigh of relief, where we get to release, where we get to complete. And it could be that there's just one action to go, okay? One action or one communication, whatever it is, to get to that stage. So it's really saying have faith, you know, your commitment is being tested, your energy is being tested right now. Have that persistence to get over the line. Now, if it feels like it's a cycle that's just been going on and on and on and things are never coming to fruition, never coming to fulfillment, then there would be the suggestion for the seeker to reevaluate. So in its reverse, this can mean that, you know, there's not the energy there to see this through. It may mean that there is, you know, like not the resilience there, that this can't be fulfilled, that this can't come to fruition, right? There's a block on it actually getting to the 10. So in a love reading, the Nine of Wands, you look, it does show that there is a struggle here or a battle here in order to, you know, achieve or bring to fruition a goal in the relationship. So this could be many different things depending on the inquiry. It could be the goal of, you know, conceiving and having a child together, buying a home together, moving to the next stage in the relationship. And because that warrior is the wounded warrior, you know, we have to ask, like, is there any damage being done here? Is this a cycle that is just going round and round and round and there's never really been the release of that stress or the tension? It's really time to unpack what's really going on here. Sometimes when it comes up for in a reading for me, I say that it can be the sense of the walking on eggshells with an unreasonable partner, that warrior looking over their shoulder like they're about to get attacked and needing to defend themselves. Sometimes for me, I talk about fight, flight, or freeze, you know, being in that sort of survival mode. So of course that's unsustainable, and that source of what's creating that in the connection or in the relationship really needs to be addressed at this stage. So in a career reading, this can be struggles in the career to maybe complete a project or to get work done. It kind of feels like the energy is depleting, or there's not quite enough energy there. And it might be because the workload is just too high. There's too much accountability, too much responsibility. There might be an unreasonable boss. So again, this is an unsustainable pattern that is already having some physical or mental wear and tear on the seeker. So it is time to really reevaluate. However, being the 9 of Wands, just one step away from the 10, it might be that the seeker is very close to completion of that stressful task, or of that stage of their career, or of that course of study, whatever it is, and they might just need that one final push, that one little bit of persistence and having the courage and the resilience just to get that over the line, and then finally they can take a breather. In a money reading, the 9 for me again would be about struggles and challenges, and it might be that the seeker has really fought so hard to save or for a financial recovery, to get back on track, and it might be again they've just been working very hard at that. They're very tired, and there's this feeling of kind of wanting to give up before they get across the line. It's like that last, you know, kilometer or mile of a marathon where there's no energy left in the tank. But if they can just push through that little bit more, they're going to get some kind of reward. They're going to get to that goal. So again, it's like you're very close, keep going. But if this has been a long, sustained cycle of not getting to fruition, then something's got to give or something's got to change. In a family reading, the 9 of Wands, yeah, it can be energy battles, energy struggles. It could be that, you know, around the family there are, you know, triggers or traumas where there is the feeling of, I just need to protect my energy when I go home. You know, I'm maybe always the one that's being the martyr for my family, or, you know, taking the hits here. So again, you know, there could be intervention needed here. There might be somebody who's unreasonable in that family. So it can feel like you need to, yeah, like, you know, defend or protect, or that there's always, you know, somebody, you know, about to come in with some kind of energy that's not really sustainable, or might be slowly wearing down the seeker. So my tip for reading this card is to mix the number 9 with the suit, Wands with the context, let's say money, to determine your interpretation. By doing this, we can read that there is some kind of struggle or challenge around the fruition or fulfillment of a financial goal. Now, it could have been that there has been a little bit long-term struggle here. The seeker might be very close to reaching that goal, but they're really running out of steam, running out of energy or push. So we could tell the seeker in this context that they just need to find a little bit more energy in the tank, right? They're still the warrior. I hope this video helped you understand this tarot card meaning. Remember, you can come back at any time to refresh your knowledge, and just use the timestamps down below to find the information you need. If you found this video useful, please do hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and drop me a comment so I can connect with you. If you enjoyed this one, check out my video that takes a deep dive into the suit of Wands, and until next time, I'm wishing you so much love and magic.